And then other thing, man.
I saw a word about this.
So I gotta tell you, I seen the rumors, I seen the stuff's going around. And like we talked about last week, rumor has already been circulating about UNC leaving the ACC. We saw what the ACC was just charging just to leave. Like I'm telling you, they was said they watched us eat $30 worth of snow crab legs, and they thought, and they said we can't leave. If you know that reference, you're goaded. If you know where
Yeah,
that reference, listen. If you know where that reference comes from, you're goaded. But the rumors and reports have been coming that UNC could be leaving the ACC for two conferences, and it's two conferences we knew that were in the picture. It was honestly the only two options: the SEC or the Big Ten. And the reports are saying, should UNC leave the conference, they are allegedly interested in the SEC, while academic personnel would prefer for the school to head to the Big Ten. It sounds like the SEC is where all the athletic interest is.
fair.
Now, where do you one before I even have you pick a side? What do you think the school means academically is better to head to the Big Ten than the SEC?
Honestly, I don't know because I would if I was going to say anything academically, I would honestly just stay in the ACC if you want to talk about academics.
Message.
But I guess when it comes down to, I guess when it comes down to like, I guess saying that academically, the more equological choice would be Big Ten, which I get because not saying the SEC doesn't have good academic standards, but compared to the other two conferences, the SEC's like third or
Hey,
fourth on the list.
I was about to be like this. If we talking academics, especially for football programs, on paper, on paper, they're probably like top three. But if I'm being honest, I 100% believe it is more likely for a football player from the University of Oklahoma to actually be attending regular classes with other students rather than a football player from Alabama who's playing in fake made up classes just to give them a credit. Because we do know that has happened in the past.
So like looking at it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So like the top 8 schools individually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 out of 8 schools are ACC schools. Then
Hey,
you have Southern Cal, Michigan, and Ohio State out of the Big Ten, and then you got Texas A&M out of the SEC.
exactly my point. Exactly my point.
So it's not like they're dumb or nothing like that. It's just like you just know academically ACC and Big Ten are just more. There's just a higher standard academically compared to the other two conferences.
Yeah. So, with all that being said, where do you think UNC is going, sir?
So I do know at the moment there's 3 schools thinking of leaving. It's Clemson, Florida State, and North Carolina.
Yeah, because we talked about him last week.
Because we did, and I would say honestly, I would say if they all 3 left, North Carolina would go to the SEC,
Mm-hmm.
Florida State Big Ten, and I've been saying it forever. Clemson should be an SEC school. Been saying it forever, and I will continue to say it.
So, do you think UNC should be? So, you think UNC should be an SEC school?
I think UNC should be an SEC school just for the basis of improving. on his football programs. If you want to talk about like athletically, then yeah, you're going to end up drawing more attention athletically through the SEC than you would Big Ten.
You know what's going to be hilarious?
It's not going to change. It's not like it's going to change their academic standards. Heck, to be honest, Clemson and North Carolina going to the SEC would probably help the overall rankings for the SEC academically anyway.
All it'll do is adjust the bell curve, and then the idiots will get mad and beat up the smart kids, and we're going to have a vicious cycle.
They're not going to beat up the smart kids.
I'm sorry, they're gonna grip their own car, bully them, and then beat them up.
They're not going to beat up the smart kids. You know why? Because smart kids have technology, and technology has advanced way too far for bullies to be able to get away with actually beating up smart kids. Sure, beat the smart kid up. Guess what? Your bank account's empty.
I'm gonna say this.
You bought a condo for $300,000.
I'm gonna say this. If you're looking for glory and the chance to get to the top as quick as possible, I would actually go Big 10. Because the only things you have to go through in the Big 10 are Penn State, Michigan, and Ohio State. You serve the rest of them, you are Big 10 champions. Tell me I'm wrong.
Man, I'm not saying you're wrong. Well, I mean, you have a couple of scraps. Like you have a couple of scraps with like Oregon.
That man said a couple of scraps.
Yeah, you have a couple of scraps with like Oregon. You'll catch USC maybe every other year.
True. I feel like that should be a yearly one though.
But like, and to be honest, and we're gonna have to be real about it. Like even if you go to the SEC, Georgia, Alabama, LSU, Ole Miss. If you get through those four,
I can see that. So
like,
I would say Tennessee. I would say Tennessee too.
And South Carolina.
I would say Tennessee too.
And we'll have to see what Tennessee look like this year because new quarterback situation.
Yeah, but also, man, we don't have any new commits this week, which is crazy. First time all summer. But
I think that's just gotten so close to training camp now.
But there was one announcement. So you remember to Fanua Iotona?
Yeah.
He committed to Washington this weekend.
Dang.
I was hurt, man. He committed to Washington this weekend. The next one we got to look out for is Devin Benjamin. Because his announcement is this upcoming Saturday.
It's Saturday.
This upcoming Saturday. Another 4-star, man. 4-star. Everybody's looking at him. I really wanted to Fanua, but hey.
There was one commit that I saw. I can't remember what his name is, and I'm mad about it. I saw a clip. He was on Raw Room recently. Yeah, they were looking at his highlights. It was a receiver commit. I just can't remember what his name is.
Got you. He'll come up. But
I was just looking at him too.
And with that being said, he ain't got nothing else right now, so shorter episode than usual, but Tar Heel birthday. And
do we have any coming up this week?
Yeah, we got one tomorrow. Jack Blythe. Tomorrow. Happy birthday to Jack Blythe. July 30th tomorrow, man. Shout out to him.
I hear that.
And now it is time for our Tar Heel takeaways of the week, man. Is it my week?
Yep. EU.
All right. Give me my solo. My Tar Heel takeaway of the week. Listen, be your authentic, goofy self. Be you. Be happy that you are you. Enjoy who you are. If people don't like it, hey, big whoop, let them be what they want to be. I know a lot of y'all looking at me like, what is this wig he's got on his head? I did this because I wanted to have fun. I did this because it made me happy. It made me feel silly. And it made me feel like a child again, just having a good time in life. Life is too dark and too depressing not to keep that inner child in yourself alive. Don't let work, don't let school, don't let other people sit there and tell you that you can't sit there and be happy and enjoy life like you did as a kid. Don't ever let them do that. So, yes, if that means you look silly to a good amount of people, so be it. As long as it makes you happy and you do you, bro. You do you, sis. I am wearing this because it makes me happy and it's funny to me. And I'm comfortable in my own skin. I'm comfortable being exactly who I am, which is a goofball. And my alarm loves to go off to tell me I got to read my books. But you know what? That's cool too. I read books. It's another thing that makes me who I am. So, this is one goofball, the captain of the Hooligan Express, to all of y'all. Do that silly thing. Be the silly version of you that you always wanted to be, unhinged. And I promise you, life will just go so much easier and so much more fun. I'm off my soap. It was a liquid case of soap, but I'm off it.
Liquid case of soap.
Nah.
All right.
You need your sound bite?
Go for it. All right. So, title takeaway of the week. To all of those that work graveyard shifts, don't let nobody tell you that that's easy, because it ain't. It's tiring. You've been up all day and you gotta work all night. All them haters that be like, man, bitch, like, I bet it's a lot easier, but like at that night, you ain't gotta worry about people looking at you doing this and doing that. This is true. It is a little more chill. However, the battle with sleep is real.
Mhm.
Then you come in the next day, knowing that you got stuff to do the next day, throws your whole rhythm off. You just be sitting there wondering what's going on with the world. But that's all right, because you're working, you're doing what you need to do, you're getting that paper. So that's it.
Hey,
keep pushing.
That's it, man. But guys, that's it for today's episode of North Carolina Live podcast. Again, please make sure to join us live every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern here on YouTube, Spotify, Anchor, and all's. What is it? Spotify, Apple Music, Anchor, all the platforms. Y'all know what it is. Make sure to listen to us there if you don't feel like seeing our faces. But join us on YouTube every Tuesday, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Share these videos. Comment below. Let us know. Because we love y'all having y'all here. Any last words, my co-host?
Nope.
All right. Well, with that being said, peace. Hello to all of you. Take care. Later days. We out.
Hit the button.